Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Martha's DIY channel. Welcome and relax and watch what I have for you today. Today on this channel, I am going to be teaching you how to make this amazing baby turban. Double bow baby turban. It's lovely, it's trendy. I'm sure you've been seeing it around. Here I am going to teach you how to make it today. So let's jump into it. We're going to be using this shiny fabric, a stretchy fabric, pair of scissors, a tape rule, pencil, safety pins. We are going to be folding our fabric into two, and then we'll measure out. Sorry, I didn't show you while I measured out this part. We'll measure out 8 inches. 8 inches and we'll cut out. Then I'll show you how you get the length. The width is 8 inches and then the length, sorry, I wrote 8 centimeters, I meant 8 inches. So the length will first of all measure out 8.5. This is going to be the circumference of the head, the baby's head, 8.5. And then we'll measure out 6, and then we'll measure out 4. So 6 is for the first bow and 4 is for the second bow. So it's 8.5, 6 inches and 4. After sewing, this is going to reduce a little. Hence, I am taking off. At the end, you will see what I mean. We'll sew through, and then we're going to turn it over. After we've turned over and remeasure, you will see the difference. Because of sewing allowance, what we'll end up with will not be the same 8.5 and the final 4 inches. You will see that now when I remeasure to join. After joining everything, when I remeasure, you will see that I am going to put that into that I've put that already into consideration. So here, we are going to gently align the sewing at the middle back, middle inside. Everywhere you sew through has to be an inside middle. I'll advise you iron this. It is going to help you get a smoother and neater job. If you iron this, you get a better work. And then we sew this edge. We sew this edge together. Now after sewing this edge together, this is where you trim out your excesses. You turn it in. You turn it in so that what you've sewn will then be hidden on the inside. You iron again if you can. Iron again. When you iron, your work comes out neater. So you see what I said about this sewing. Because we've sewn, we've taken out half inches on both sides. Here we're going to have 3.5 instead of the initial 4. And then here we'll still retain our 6 inches. And then instead of the 8 inches we had before, we are now going to have, for the baby head, is now going to be 8 inches. 8 inches for the baby head. After removing the sewing allowance, what will be left for the baby's head is 8 inches. So we sew through where we've made our marks. We'll sew it through. Now watch the magic. This is where the magic happens. We are going to arrange this into the first and the second bow. Watch. Neatly, you arrange this. This is the first and the second. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share. I'll appreciate this. Show us some love. Subscribe to our channel and like this video. Leave your comments. If you've tried this before, leave a comment below. If you've been seeing it and you never knew how it's done and you're seeing this for the first time, please leave a comment below. If you have anything you want me to make, if you want any video on any other project, please leave a comment below, and I assure you I will look into it and get it done for you. So we are going to stitch it together. The 3 layers we're going to stitch together. Tie your rope all around. It has to be really firm. It has to be really firm. Don't worry about the rough look it's giving you now, but you need to secure it. The more secure it is, the more the bow will form. The more you secure it at the middle, the more your bow will form nice. You'll see the difference when it's all done. How well the bow forms because you've squeezed that middle. That's the secret. It has to be really squeezed together so that you get a lovely bow shape. So we'll end our stitches, we'll tie it up and we'll cut. So that will be the end for this part of the project. We get into the shiny fabric. I'm not sure I know what this is called in the market, but it's a beautiful shiny fabric. So we're having 4 inches by 6 inches. We cut it out, we turn it over and we sew. Turn it to the back, to the wrong face, and we sew. After sewing, we turn it right back to the inside, to the right face. We use our office pin here. Safety pin, sorry. Don't know why I call it office pin. We use our safety pin to turn it over. After turning this over, I will advise once again you iron. Iron your work, it makes it neater. Anybody that is into fabric craft will always tell you ironing makes a whole lot of difference. So these parts that we've sewn is supposed to come up like this, but we turn it the other way first of all. Let the sewing that you've put in the middle be in front. Now you sew it together, you trim it out, trim out the excesses so you don't have a bulky work. Always trim out excesses. And then after trimming it out, you turn it in so that that sewing is now hidden inside. Watch. You turn it in and you begin to arrange. Voila, we are done. Beautiful. Please like, share and subscribe.